Nope, you're not just seeing the same background from the previous video. I'm recording these back to back, so hope you've enjoyed the last video regarding Steam and Decade and everything else. Today we're going to be looking at some of the other bits of news going around Xbox. We've had amazing feedback from Indiana Jones. I am absolutely loving it. It is phenomenal experience. It's exactly the type of game that I've been saying for years that Xbox actually needs. And I'm so happy that Machine Games has delivered an amazing experience. I'm about, 6 hours in? I'm just absolutely blown away and I can't wait to dive in more. But work is work. But we do have other bits of news as well, including Shenmue, Shadow Hunt. So, first, let's have the drop. Okay, so going right off the bat with Indiana Jones, as you know, I'm going to have an impressions. Well, I want to get a review out for it, so I want to finish it and give my overall opinion. But you already know how I feel about the game. My opinion may change later on, but I'm just really, really enjoying it. But the one thing that was going around about Indiana Jones was the fact that it was woke, it was made by woke devs, and the game had no hope to survive, and all of this, and everyone jumps on that bandwagon. Now, quite honestly, I'm a huge indie fan. I would have played it regardless because I love Indiana Jones. They would well and truly have to really screw it up for me to really get upset. But it's good to see Fratanga come out and say, fair to say, today's video will definitely cost me some subs. And you know what? I respect that. To come out and actually correct a wrong, good on you, Fratanga. I know you get a lot of crap from a lot of people, but to have the balls to come out and actually do that, that speaks more to his character than anything else. And, when you come out against the status quo, who are always out to get you or who are always on that anti-woke train. And I mean, don't get me wrong, Dragon Age Veilguard, that deserved everything it got, 100%. But before a game comes out, and before there's any real evidence of any kind of negativity to actually latch on, unless you're Reforged Gaming, that guy literally went through a number of reviews to nitpick at every negative that he could find in them just to make a stream. That's what you call mentally illness challenged. But you know what? His fan base loves it. Not me. But then again, you've got like this person over here. Where is it? I mean, we knew the game could be good, but does it have, they're already trying to find something that is negative about the game. But he says, but I think it's important to remind people taking back what you say and owning up to being wrong is more admirable than standing by what you say for the sake of keeping viewers locked into your confirmation bias. And I fully appreciate this because that is why I generally don't get the subs or the recognition myself, because ultimately I'm not there hardcore shilling for Xbox. I'm not there hardcore bashing PlayStation. I enjoy playing video games, whether it's on the Xbox or on the PlayStation, on Nintendo Switch, or just on my PC. Right? I enjoy games. Am I an Xbox fan? 100%. There is no denying that. But I won't not play a game or call a game crap like Stellar Blade just because it's on PlayStation. Or I won't say Mario is trash and a kiddies game just because it's on the Nintendo Switch. And because of this, it costs me subs every single day. So, I appreciate what he's saying here. And I even said, I respect this and I think it's a good reminder to never judge a game till it's played. Veilguard was a special case because that decided to go the whole 9 yards. That did a home run and then followed up with another 3 home runs and decided that, there is nothing that's going to stop that train. And if we're talking about Avowed, everything that's come out with Avowed over the last few days, the leaked Slack chats, which is absolutely disgusting, by the way. More on that on Tuesday. But the Slack chats for Avowed have been astronomically just completely and utterly damaging. I mean, if I was reading them, and all they're doing is just basing the game around a political ideology and agenda. And they were talking basically they were saying, how can we build this game to piss the anti-woke off? Literally, there was comments to that effect. And, Matt Hansen, was championing this. And now we've heard from the Obsidian CEO that he is not going to react to this. He's not going to say anything to this. He's just going to try and let the storms weather. And after that, after he or she said that, I don't know who it is, I just know that they're the CEO. Someone at Obsidian leaked the Slack comments to try and pile on pressure that this is not acceptable. So there are people inside Obsidian right now who built Avowed who are very much against this toxic culture and want it out. They want to get rid of it, which is why, you know, despite all of that, I can see that there are some good people there. I think people should at least give Avowed a chance. But I totally understand why you wouldn't, because the rottenness doesn't end with Matt Hansen. It goes all the way up to the CEO, considering he or she wants to, you know, push this under the rug and sweep it away. Phil Spencer, Sarah Bond are failing the Xbox community greatly here. They're failing their fan base greatly here by not stepping in when they absolutely should, because they are the ultimate people in charge of this to do something. But that does not apply to Indiana Jones. What happened here does not apply to Indiana Jones. And Indiana Jones, just because you had a woke dev wearing the Pride Bethesda t-shirt, was being discriminated against, was being criticized, and Indiana Jones was being unfairly treated as a game. And as we know now, the game is doing phenomenally well outside of Kinda Funny, who is extremely salty that it didn't come day and date on PlayStation, because you know when this comes on PlayStation, that 6.5 is going to be a 9 out of 10. You've heard it here. Bookmark this. When it comes out, he is going to give it a much higher score on PlayStation by saying, oh, but look, if you zoom in by 980%, it's going, look at this detail here at 980%. That's basically what's going to happen. So, outside of that, you know, massive credit to Fratanga for this. Dude, you have my respect. You have my huge respect for that. Regardless of history, I really appreciate it when people come out and actually do this sort of stuff, because it's definitely worth its while. And, you know, it's worth commending. Coming out and saying you were wrong and, you know, potentially costing you subs as well, but you're doing the right thing. Well done, dude. Well done. Now that we've got that out of the way, just a couple of things to wrap this video up. The Hunt Showdown 1896 will be joining Xbox Game Pass from the 12th of December. All Xbox Series S and X Game Pass subscribers will be able to jump into our latest and greatest event, Post Malone's Murder Circus. See you under the big top, hunters. By them saying all, that includes standard and I assume core as well. Don't quote me on the core, but I assume that it's going to be everyone. So happy days. Happy days. So, because it doesn't just, I mean, I appreciate this as Xbox. It's not talking about PC Game Pass. So PC Game Pass is a little different, but I assume it's going to be everything. So if you've been looking forward to playing this game, I know I saw Aztecross playing it and it looked quite fun. It is an extraction shooter with a twist. So definitely check it out. At the end of the day, it's in Game Pass, right? And finally, Shenmue. New publisher of Shenmue, In Games, has put out a survey asking if you would like to see Shenmue 3 on Switch and Xbox consoles, and they are even willing, if there is enough requests, to actually spruce the game up some more to make the graphics look a little bit better, I assume, or maybe make it more user-friendly, because the game did feel a little, you know, stiff. It tried to retain the old Dreamcast control, you know, kind of feel, and I think that was the wrong choice. So, you know, they're willing to make it a little more modern, I guess, by asking that question, but I'm going to have a link to this tweet, so you can go to that Google Docs, put your name, you know, just go in, fill up the form. There's like 3 questions anyway, one of them being what platform you want it on, what's your favorite thing about Shenmue, and what changes, if any, would you like to see to Shenmue 3. So, you know, that's all great and good. I hope you actually go and check that out and support the game coming to Xbox users. And if you've made it this far, you should be clicking that like button and subscribe. You should be helping me get to 7,500 subs before the end of the year. You should be doing all this good stuff and commenting below and letting me know your thoughts on the whole Indiana Jones situation, and were people right to do what they did or wrong to judge a game just purely based on no evidence at all. Again, Velgard and Avowed seem to be a very, very special case where people want to just outright sabotage the games, and it looks like the CEO's in it as well. But Hunt is coming to Game Pass. Shenmue 3 potentially could be coming to Xbox as well. So do your thing, folks. Support the games, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Again, hit that bell to stay up to date of all content I release, and I will see you in the next one. As always, remain legend.